Meet Duma, an African elephant with a story that's all about resilience, hope, and finally, freedom. For decades, Duma lived a life in captivity, a life far from what he was meant for. But now at last, he has the chance to live as a true elephant should, wild, free, and at peace. Duma's journey began more than 40 years ago. Born in Zimbabwe's Hwange National Park, he was taken from the wild as a young calf and sold to a traveling circus. For 16 long years, he performed under bright lights and before loud crowds, far from the peace of his natural home. Later, he was transferred to a zoo in South Africa, where he spent over 2 decades in isolation, watching his few companions pass away one by one. Alone and confined, he developed signs of deep stress, like repetitive head swaying, a heartbreaking reminder of what captivity does to an animal meant to roam free. For years, animal welfare organizations and caring individuals watched his suffering and knew something had to change. Finally, a group of dedicated organizations, Four Paws, the EMS Foundation, and Shambala Reserve, teamed up to plan his rescue. Their mission was clear: to retire Duma from zoo life and guide him back to the natural world. Dr. Amir Khalil, a wildlife veterinarian with Four Paws, led a team of experts who worked tirelessly to prepare Duma for this new journey. From designing a crate for safe transport to carefully training him for the move, the team left no stone unturned. Everything was set to give Duma a fresh start. In August 2024, the big day finally arrived. After safely guiding Duma into his transport crate, the team embarked on a 3-hour journey to Shambala Reserve, a sprawling 10,000-hectare sanctuary in South Africa known for rehabilitating elephants. Here, Duma would get his first taste of freedom in over 40 years. Once he arrived, Duma was placed in a special boma, a safe area where he could adjust to his surroundings and slowly begin to feel at home. Over the following weeks, he went through a careful rehabilitation phase, learning to forage for food, explore his environment, and rediscover what it meant to be an elephant. He even received a new name to mark this fresh start. In the Zulu language, Duma means to dominate, to rumble, and to be famous, a fitting name for an elephant who had finally found his strength and his voice. Veterinarian Dr. Marina Ivanova, who is part of his care team, shared just how quickly Duma adapted to his new environment. He took his first mud bath in decades, finally using his trunk to cool himself with water, an instinct he hadn't practiced for years in captivity. He also enjoyed a specialized diet to help him gain strength, including 130 kilograms of vegetables, fruits, and branches each day. After his initial adaptation, Duma was released into a larger enclosure where he began exploring even more freely. His journey isn't over yet, though. Soon he may join other elephants in Shambala's vast reserve, or he might choose to live alone, as wild bulls often do. What matters most is that Duma finally has the freedom to make these choices for himself. Thanks to Four Paws, the EMS Foundation, and Shambala Reserve, Duma's story is now a powerful reminder of the importance of animal dignity and freedom. With this new life, he has the opportunity to roam, to bond, and to live as he was meant to. And for all of us, his story is a call to continue supporting efforts that help animals live lives that truly belong to them. Join us in supporting freedom for all animals. Like, share, and subscribe to help spread their stories.